Hi Leos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers always welcome. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides, what's next in love? What is going on around you? What's coming towards you? Any messages that spirit wants to share with us? Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. As always, please use my readings to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. At the end of this reading, we will put it out into the universe and we will ask the universe to guide you for what you are claiming, what you want to own, what part of this reading that you want to see come your way. But let's ask our spirit guides now what they are intending to send to you. Spirit, please share with me for my Leos. What is it that you have for us? Loving messages, please. What is it that you want me to hear today? I am listening for you now. I have voids. A void rushing to fill a void. It's the, I want somebody in my life, but we don't want to settle. So if it's not good enough, it's not worth it. You're better off being alone, because it ties up your energy, Spirit's reminding me, and it prevents you almost from inviting in the person who you're supposed to be with. So try not to be with somebody you really don't want to be with just because it's somebody. It's better than nothing energy. We don't want that. I have a wish. Somebody you wish for is coming into your life. Definitely a feeling of good news. It felt more like I've been waiting to hear from somebody. It doesn't feel like a no contact though. I've been waiting for this person. Like, you know, I gave this person my number. I started talking to them. I'm waiting for them to make a move. Something like that, you know, just something maybe we're going to know that this person's thinking of you and ready to move forward. I have anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival, that we're ready to go down this path. And it is a sense of it's ready to start. It's, you know, it's kind of a taking off point, I guess. So I think that this is just the beginning. They're saying, you know, and maybe that's the best part that I'm so looking forward to. It's just the beginning. And sometimes you look at it and you say, this is so good in the beginning. You're like, and you're so excited because you're like, this is just the beginning. You know, like how much better is it going to get? You know, this is just the beginning. I love that. I have boundaries. Love me, challenge your boundaries, protect them. We don't want to be, you know, physical with somebody right away. We want to make sure that there's a bed in this card. We want to make sure that that's what we both want. We're both adults. You can do whatever you want, but we want to make sure this is more than physical. And I have a hideaway. Make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway, your own special space. And it doesn't have to be a physical space. It can be our time alone. You know, no matter what we do together, it is a sacred space that we're not on the phone with work. We're not checking our phone and emails with other people. We aren't saying, oh, I'm going to spend the afternoon with you. And then I invite a third wheel and my friend's coming along with us. And it's like, I thought we were spending the afternoon together. It's sacred space is how it's coming into me, that I'm not going to let anything interfere with our time together. It's like, it's very exclusive. I'm not going to interrupt this space. So this person could give you very undivided attention, or that maybe we have very limited time. Spirit said that we have to make the most of it when we are together, because we have maybe busy weeks, busy schedules. So whatever time we do have, it's got to be, you know, that one-on-one, and kind of, you're the most important thing at this time to me. I have a King of Wands. I have a Page of Cups. I have a Two of Wands. I have a Death card. Okay. A couple of really good feelings came in. It was definitely the King of Wands and the Two of Cups. It's just the beginning, and I think we're both excited about it. I think we, I mean, butterflies, a crush. It's going good. It's fun. I would just say it's fun. And then the letters came in also, and I'm just going to say that kind of energy that goes back and forth in the beginning. That's just so playful. That banter on the text messages, the, hey, how did your day go? I can't wait to see you tonight. What are you doing? What do you look like? What did you wear to work today? Something fun. But I feel like there's a lot going back and forth. There you can see she's got a lot of letters, and behind it all is the Two of Wands with this kind of, I wonder if this is the person I'm supposed to be with. Like these feelings are real, they're saying. So I am going to say we both have real feelings, and I want to confirm your feelings for sure, because maybe you're second guessing your feelings. Maybe you're questioning after an ending with somebody else. I felt this way with somebody else years ago too, and that didn't work out. But the feelings are real. They're letting us know. So I'm going to hold on to that. I want that. I don't care about how I felt about anybody else in the past. I just want to know that these feelings today, as of today, or when this person comes into your life, are real. I have a Six of Pentacles. I have a Seven of Cups. I have a Moon. And I have a Six of Cups. The Moon and the Seven of Cups is an interesting feeling, because it was almost a reflection. It was a reflection of all the things that I want out of my life, all the things that I've been hoping for. Maybe I've been hoping for too much. Maybe I have been, I don't know, fantasizing and being unrealistic in a sense about, it's like dreaming about winning the lottery. Okay. So maybe there's a part of you that says, I'm trying to just be more realistic. I'm trying to stay in the day. I'm trying to be in the present. So it was more of a reflection of, yeah, I want all these things. There's a lot of things I want, but I'm trying to discover what's the most important thing to me. And that might be something that you're just working on. It's my peace of mind. It's my health. It's my, how I love myself, that I don't let somebody take advantage of me, that I don't feel used, so there could be things that are just more important to you at this time. I feel like you are about to meet somebody that is definitely passionate about you, but is it passionate physically? Maybe. I'm not feeling like super seduction, even though it could be there. I'm feeling I want to give you the world energy. I want to make you happy. Happy wife, happy life, right? Something like that. So it's the feeling of this person is in a position to be the one that does make you happy. And when you're happy, they're happy. So they like that. They could be realizing that this is more of a soul connection, or I feel more drawn to you than I have ever felt. I like the driveway in this card for some reason. I feel like it's a path that we're on, it's just kind of this path leading to this cozy little home, and these kids are holding hands and kind of running into the house, and there's chimney fire going. I mean, it's very cozy. But the path, it felt more like, yeah, the path has been shoveled. The path has been paved. And I feel like it's a realization. It's a realization that we're on the same path. So both of us are starting to realize this is a good thing. And I also really feel that we're happy that there's a long way to go. We're happy that there's years ahead of us. We can do it all, that we can have holidays together. We can build a life together. We can travel together. We can dream together. So I feel like there's a lot of that energy as well. I have an 8 of Wands. I have a 4 of Pentacles. I have a 4 of Swords. And I have, this is my Empress, right? I'm sorry, my High Priestess in this card, my High Priestess. Somebody has a tendency to hold back, and they're going to admit that. I feel that even the High Priestess is more of a, if I want this relationship to work, I have to be brutally honest with things that I struggle with. If I want this relationship to be different than my past relationships, I have to express myself and say, I have a tendency to guard myself. I have a tendency to, not that I don't trust you, but second guess trusting. I have a tendency to get triggered by things very easily. So I almost feel like it's if I don't do these things, then I won't have what we want. So whatever, I'm going to say that's a big step. And it could be both of you saying, yeah, I have a tendency to hold back too. Okay. So let's work on that together. But I feel like we're being brutally honest with each other. And I feel that if I don't express what I'm going through, and I just walk away from what I'm feeling like I've done in the past, or push away a relationship once it gets good, or self-sabotage something, then I'm not going to have with you what I really want, because I haven't solved the personal problem that I go through in every single relationship. I've got to learn from my past. So I feel like that person knows that about themselves. And I'm going to say I really appreciate it. I'm going to say, thank you for telling me. Thank you for letting me know that that's something that you struggle with. Thank you for not just running and hiding and being silent. So at least I know what's going on. So yeah, I like that. A path of compassion. Practice compassion towards yourself and others. Volunteer your time. A simple offer of kindness to somebody. So maybe we just have to be good to each other without a lot of expectations. You be good to me and I'll be good to you. It's pretty much what we need. So, and I also like that kind of piece of the pie, that either the pie is all fitting together or this is just one piece of the pie, like we both are whole. And there's a lot of different things going on in our lives that make us whole. So you're just seeing one piece of the pie right now, and you're going to start to see, other things as we go. The dance of creativity. Express your creativity. Engage in activities that are creative. Maybe one of you is very creative, writing, drawing, art, music, dancing. Go with the flow. I like that. Express yourself. But what I like more is the balance in these rocks. And they look like they are in perfect balance. They're not going anywhere. They're very organic. There's a very organic energy to these rocks. And maybe this connection just organically over time gets better and better. And we start to go from your world and my world to we become one and we balance each other. That could be a big part. Maybe there's a sense of peace or comfort or contentment in this connection. So that felt good. I'll take that, Spirit. Thank you. Tell me more about this connection, the unseen. Not seeing the full picture, blessings that you don't see, magic happening behind the scenes. Sometimes we don't know who we're going to fall in love with and when. And sometimes we don't think the universe is working for us because we've been at a standstill, or we have been waiting, or it's getting hard, or why do I have to struggle? Everything is happening exactly the way it's supposed to. And it's hard to wrap your head around that sometimes. But when it does unfold, that's when the magic happens, and you look back at it and you say, well, if I hadn't done that, if I hadn't broken up with this person, I wouldn't be with this person today. So sometimes the magic is happening even when we don't know it. And they started this reading with, I've been waiting for this person to make a move. So is the magic that somebody is nudging this person? Is the magic that somebody indirectly behind the scenes is saying, what do you have to lose? Just go on a date, call them. You know, you like them, they like you, you hit it off, you're attracted to them, you know, give them a call, you know. So the universe could be working behind the scenes, like in your favor, trying to move things along. So that kind of, maybe you'll find out later something was going on behind the scenes. I have poor health. Okay, we need to make sure that we are in good health. I don't necessarily think you're in poor health or they're in poor health, but it's a concern. And maybe it's something that we ask, you know, it's, do you have any health issues? I mean, without being, maybe they bring it up. I have an autoimmune disease. It's not going away. Some days are good, some days are bad. You know, so people have issues. Doesn't mean that they're not lovable. Doesn't mean that they're not functioning. Doesn't mean that they don't live a full life. But maybe they mention something to you. You know, I have to take medication for, I can't think of it, you know, maybe I've a little bit of high blood pressure, something like that, high cholesterol. So, you know, but that maybe they'll bring it up. But we want to be healthy, of course. We want to focus on our health first. So, but people have health issues. They do. Doesn't mean they're not lovable. So you know that. I have a turning point. Things are working out in your favor. A sense of looking to the stars, a sense of, you know, the universe is at work, magic behind the scenes. So there's, you have to sometimes just keep the faith. I have passion. Okay, I wasn't sure about the passion a minute ago, but they're saying, no, they corrected me. You have passion coming in, a new passion in your life, an active sex life. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? Are they going to bleep me? Lustful desires. All right, so this person is physically attracted to you. This person is ready to make their move, and that's probably what, you know, is kicking this off, as they were physically attracted to you. So they met you. I want to see you again. You know, why am I delaying it? Why am I holding back? I have purpose. All right, so maybe we have a combination of both, because this is a sense of spirit has brought us together for a reason. And yeah, okay, we're physically attracted to each other, but that's not going to be enough. That is not going to hold my attention. That is not going to keep me in a relationship with you. They just shared with us that this person was willing to be more vulnerable because what they've done in past relationships didn't work. So this relationship, they want to enter into it and do things differently. They want to be more honest up front. They want to be more vulnerable up front. They want to address their fears. They don't want to run. So they know, maybe they know that about themselves. You know, they have a tendency to get spooked. But they really, they want more. It's a sense of, I want more, but how do I get there? So we'll have to work on it together. Speaking of work, business, I have entrepreneur. Okay, maybe they work for themselves, work out of the home, have a successful career, bright ideas coming in. This person could have a really good head on their shoulders. Maybe you're pretty impressed with the things that they say or do, or you're kind of like, wow, that's a really interesting job. I love what you do. I could never do that. Something like that. I have a marriage for those of you that would love a commitment. So does this first move, I want to go back to, it's just the beginning. That excitement that you felt when you first meet this person. It's like, I'm so excited, and it's just the beginning. And we have so many years ahead of us, and we have such a future ahead of us. And maybe we have marriage for us, for some of you. So it's looking good. It's feeling good. I'm going to say it checks all the boxes in the sense of a relationship working, you know, like it has a lot of really smart people going into this with their, like, a good head on their shoulder with how a relationship actually works and to make a relationship work. And I feel like whoever this person is, and if they're in your life, I would say this person really wants it to be different this time for them. So, you know, people will work really hard to make changes in their life, to improve their life. And I feel like this is what this person wants. Like if they had not a failed marriage, but a marriage that didn't last, do they still believe in marriage? Yes, maybe. Maybe they want a marriage this time that they can say, I'm really happily married. I love my spouse. So maybe that's what they're asking for. And they're hoping it's you, Spirit just said. Wow, they're hoping it's you. Ooh, I'll take that one. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. Oh, that was a good one. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, claim it, own it. It is yours. We are putting this out into the universe, and we are asking Spirit to guide this to you. If you have this in your life, confirm it. It's only going to get better from here. So that feels nice. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, kathymamolentpsychicmedium.com. Check out my other 2 YouTube channels. The links are in the description below. And we'll see you again real soon.